Hey, what is up guys? Welcome to another Vogue Performance video, and today we're going to continue work on the Super Kart build, and we're going to finalize the suspension today and get the shocks mounted and hopefully get this kart under its own weight. So if you're new here, thanks for checking out the channel. If you're a returning subscriber, thanks for subscribing. We do a lot of crazy stuff here, so let's get to work, guys. Give you a close-up of my plan of attack to finalize the rear suspension. So these are the A-arms from the Polaris. They have been modified. One was twisted right here, so I went ahead and cut it off, and this one I need to adjust the lengths. The reason why I'm doing that is because I need to graph this piece of metal in here to strengthen these A-arms, and then I'm going to come to the metal here, notch this out, and connect the other side of the A-arm to the chassis right there. So you can see I've already done it on this side. It actually already had the mount for it, so I just tacked it there so I can get my suspension geometry. But as in the previous video, you can see that the wheel stays at a perfect 90-degree angle to the ground, so that means that the suspension geometry is correct. So, and then I will make room for my axle to make sure everything is clear, so that when I run my axle out, I don't run into any clearance issues, anything like that. So, alrighty, let's go ahead and get the time lapse, and we'll start doing that now. Booyah! And just like that, as you can see, it was a lot of cutting and welding. I had to redo the suspension a couple of times. Thanks to the help of Brian, we finally got it on the ground, and it is supporting its own weight, which is a huge, huge accomplishment. The $30 shocks are looking pretty good in there. And the ride height isn't too terrible. The tires are still a little flat, so it will go up some, but that's kind of the overall look. This thing is over 65 inches wide, which is huge. It's the same width as the MR2 over there. But man, this thing is commanding in its stature. Let's take a look around it. See the A-arms. Actually, I had those shock mounts from the Polaris. They mounted pretty well there. Take a look at some of the A-arm work close up. The thing is kind of tacked in place right now. We're gonna have to adjust it because there's a lot of caster and camber adjustments that need to be made. As you can see, the right side tire is leaning in just a little bit more than the left side. I think because one of the A-arm mounts here or brackets may still be bent, so we're gonna have to make some small adjustments. But other than that, this was a big hurdle today. Most of the work was done. Next thing for the next video is going to be making those axles, grafting them into the Nissan Leaf axles. Ryan, you got anything you want to weigh in here as far as getting scared?
I ain't scared, geez. I will say, yeah, it's a beast. She's a little hippie. She's as wide as an MR2. I don't know if he told you that or not, but it's as wide as an actual car. So you probably won't be able to flip it. But knowing Rashad, he might still try.
Oh, I'm definitely going to try. I'm going to do a full send into a corner because I know I'm going to have a full roll cage, and with the 65-inch width of this monster, it gives me a lot more confidence to that. So, guys, I really like the way this is coming along. So, big update because my long-awaited package has arrived. As you see right behind me, we got some new tires for the Beast. And as you can see, I have her down on the ground right here. So I'm going to go ahead and get her lifted up and get these new tires mounted so we can go ahead and set the ride height for the last time, and then finally go ahead and start buttoning this beast together. Sorry for the noise in the background. We got the CNC router going. There's the guys over there working on the car. So yeah, guys, let's go ahead and get to work. Check out these spacers I got from Amazon. They are to adapt the Polaris hubs to these side-by-side hubs. So they're very nice aluminum. They're 1.25 inches a piece. So the beast is getting 2.5 inches wider on all four sides. So let's get to work, guys. Four legs. I ran into some issues trying to actually mount the wheels. As you can see, I ended up having to grind a lot of metal off of the stock Polaris hubs because they would not clearance the wheels here. But after I moved the metal, everything fit really well. The spacer is on the Polaris. I do have brake clearance. Everything is lined up and it looks amazing. It is the steering geometry, or the actual overall shape of this, is for an RC car buggy. The back is 69 inches wide. Yes, you heard me right. It is 69 inches wide when it's on the ground. But as you can see, there's Brian's cart there. It's not terribly taller than his, but it does have the off-road stance to what I was going for, because I want an off-road and on-road machine, kind of like a Polaris RZR, and it did not fail me. These wheels were an excellent choice. I got them for a huge bargain, 300 bucks, and they fit awesome. And the off-road tires are going to be 1 inch taller, so which is good because it'll give me 1 inch of ground clearance when I am going off-road. But yeah, I think I'm going to leave this overall width in the back because it makes it look so crazy, guys. I really love the way it came out. Today was a very productive day. We moved a lot of metal, and there's just some quick look around, and let's cut to some of the B-roll. So if you guys enjoy this kind of content, please don't forget to like and subscribe. In the next video, I'm going to work on solidifying the rear suspension by doing real welds and just locking everything in, because this rear wheel is still angled a little bit because the A-arm on the bottom was bent. I did not know that, so we're going to adjust that before I fully weld it. But in the next video, I'm going to solidify the rear suspension, brace the front suspension, and then work on the battery mounting brackets on the side here for all the batteries. And I'm going to then proceed to wiring up this beast. So I really could see the next test ride within the next 2 videos. So if you guys love this content, you don't want to miss it, don't forget to like, subscribe, check out those links below. It's some of the stuff that I use for some of my video production and some of my tools. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.